you there?
Yes, Prof, I'm here. Thank you very much.
So, looking at it from the Nigerian end, forget Europeans for a moment. What advice do you have for our own country in relation to what is going on?
Yes, there are points to look at, to look out for, especially in relation to Nigeria and the African countries in general. My intervention would be a way to learn from what is happening and probably prepare ahead of time, because there is no way we can live in a world where there won't be conflict or where there won't be, but finding a way to quickly resolve it is what really matters. So in view of that, my perspective is coming from to interpret the current trend, the current approach to warfare. So apart from the fact that there are use of lethal weapons of various calibers and categories, other perspectives are also where the war is. The war is being fought has to do with the information warfare or cyber warfare, to be precise. And what are the implications of some of these things, in terms of looking back home, Nigeria and probably African countries. That will mean that as we prepare, as we buy fighter jets, as we buy armor tanks, as we buy all this also, physical warfare artifacts, we should also be mindful that a country can be shut down, and crisis can also loom, based on the fact that, there are certain virtual attack, cyber attacks, that can also plunge your country into various, conflict situation. Ukraine and Russia is not only fighting, the physical war, they are also fighting virtual war. And it's only the physical war that is getting more reports, where scores are also being reported, from the virtual as a country. It's also the European hubs to, of Haiti, and you have one of the world's leading website development based in Ukraine in terms of in weeks, and that means some of these hackers and tech savvy young people are also they have some serious affinity to that country. So in the earliest part of the days, through the invasion, Anonymous, which is a very prominent group, also launched a kind of attack on the Russian government's assets. And that also shows that once we are preparing for crisis, we should only don't prepare, from the
Dr. Oni,
yes, sir.
If Nigerians
yes,
as they have
yes,
doing, learning from this experience of freezing their account, where would you recommend they put their stolen money?
Well, I would recommend they put their stolen money at home, if they ever, because then it's putting your money where you don't have the technology to protect it. This in this time of this and era, we have seen banks up above, even from Masulium.
Laughing there. Because as we put this report together for the federal government, I think we should also say